Hey everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Tonight I am trying to make a galaxy soap. I did see Spicy Pinecone has made one, and I saw Soaping 101, and I just thought I saw a picture and it inspired me, and I thought I would go ahead and try to make one. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'll show you the picture before I make the soap of what my inspiration was. It was actually, it had a moon in the picture, but I don't have a moon mold, so I'm actually doing just a circle one for like a full moon. This was only a quarter moon in the picture, but it doesn't matter. So don't mind the mess with this. I was experimenting with something, and this is starting to get a little bit, so I better pour. So I just stick this in here. I've already made one. This is the one I made, and you will see why it's got the colors and stuff in it when I show you the picture. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just kind of, I don't know, you guys probably can't see, but all I'm doing is alternating between this light white purple kind of color and then this bright pink. And I don't need to fill the entire mold because I only need like a half. Sorry if you guys can't see. I'm going to go ahead and put this, actually I'm going to put it in the freezer. This has little pieces of mica in it, which I thought was kind of cool added to it. So it'll hopefully look like this one, and I can just add it to the end, and that can be represent the moon. But I will be back in a few minutes to make the soap. I went ahead and finished the moon embeds for it, and they fit into my 5-pound acrylic mold. So I'll be adding those, and I'm going to be using a purple, a teal, and then kind of a pinkish purple. My base is going to be black, and I have a lot going on here. Let's see. I have these, I mixed up these spray bottles. Yeah, the top. They're, the top came off and it went flying, so I'm going to have to turn off the camera and go behind the thing and get it. But this is just alcohol mixed with mica, and I'm going to kind of spritz it as I pour the soap to kind of give it a starry galaxy type effect. I'm hoping, I don't know, I've never done that before, but I'm going to give it a try. And I'm just going to kind of do a pour with black and then the color, and I'm going to turn the camera off so I can grab the other bottle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Let me show you my inspiration picture. I hope it shows up on there. It looks kind of weird from my, I hope you can see it, but it's like a teal color down here, and it's kind of purple in the middle and pink. And instead of doing like a quarter moon, I'm going to do a full moon, and I'm not going to do anything about that spot in the middle. So that's just kind of my inspiration for colors and everything. And let's get started. had to pause and clean up that mess. I just could not even stand it. This soap was a mess from the word go, pretty much. And the fragrance thickening up, I can see, even though I tapped it down really good, I can see some air bubbles on the side, which I can't do anything about. So, whatever, no big deal. I'm just going to spread this black out, and then I saved a tiny bit of the colors to put on the top. I have a little bit of white sparkle mica to put on the top. When I say everything was kind of crazy from the beginning, I mixed the wrong color first. The first color was supposed to be this teal color. I mean, it's not a huge deal. Just according to my inspiration picture, it should have been the teal. So that was backwards. And then it thickened. And then the mess that drives me crazy. But it's fine. We're just going to go ahead and plop on just a little bit of color, and I have a couple colors of glitter to put on, which I don't usually use colored glitter, but I thought for this occasion I would use a little bit of silver, and I think I have a pink or a purple to add. I used that fragrance, gosh, last year one time, and I don't remember doing that, but I always find, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I don't use activated charcoal a whole lot, and when I do use it, I don't use a large amount of it, but I find every time I use it, it thickens, no matter what fragrance I use. If it's a fragrance that's, I don't know, I just never, I see soapers pour it when it's like pour black, when it's so thin and beautiful for swirls and all that, and mine is this big chunk of like tar. I don't know if I should try like a black oxide instead. I have some black oxide. But yeah, activated charcoal, every time it sets up like that. And then I almost forgot to put my moon in there. So I was busy thinking about, we have seagulls landing on our house. See, my brain doesn't ever stop. You know, it's like I'm doing something and I'm not always focused completely on what I'm doing. I went and bought an owl in hopes that it would scare the seagulls, because they are hanging out on my roof and they are pooping all on the roof of my house. So I went and bought this owl, and my cats are afraid of it. It was on the kitchen table. Its head swivels, so it looks like it's looking around. It's really weird. So my husband's going to put it on the pergola out back and see if it helps. But I'm going to just spray a little bit of this stuff. I was hoping it would do like little dots. It's kind of doing more of like a fine mist. Ooh, that's kind of rad and messy. And then I have just a sparkle mica, and I'm just going to drizzle it. I think Sarah from Spicy Pinecone used a toothbrush and kind of flicked it, and then she painted constellations on it, and I was like, wow, I'm not going to do all that, but pretty cool. Alright, glitter, I'm getting out of hand here. I have soap that flew up onto the blinds. I'm like, I don't even know what is going on right now. So this is silver glitter. I'm going to put this on first because then I might not add any more. I think I'll just leave it like that, actually. It's kind of cool. Okay, guys, I will be back tomorrow to cut it. I am back to cut the Galaxy soap that I made. And you can see on the side it has this couple little, this side has some air pockets.
Well, I can see it's really pretty.
Thanks. I forgot about the moon. Oh, that's kind of pretty.
That's pretty. I like the colors. I feel it's sticky.
I
thought you would put more glitter on it.
I was going to do colored glitter, but I changed my mind. I like how the moon looks. It's kind of cool. But I may clean these up because since it's got such a dark background, you can see when you use a wire cutter, it gives you kind of little dots, kind of. I don't know exactly why, but I know the wire cutter causes that. And when you have a darker background, they'll show up more. So I may clean these up. So I may pull out my, I don't usually on a regular basis plain and bevel. It just depends on if I have time and if the soap needs it. Now also when you use a dark color like this, you can have a little bit of bleeding. You know, the black may turn your bubbles black and your washcloth, but it would wash right out. See, I really like the effect of that, but it got so thick that I don't even see any purple. Well, there's a little purple, but it was more in blobs as opposed to streaks. So I knew it wouldn't turn out exactly like I wanted because it had thickened, but it's pretty, it's different. Definitely different than what I normally make. Stop watching me.
I like watching you.
Why?
Because you're cute.
Mark says the same thing. I'll catch him watching me cutting soap, and I said, stop watching me.
Okay, well, sorry you don't want a live audience.
He says, why, you're cute. Guess when I'm talking to the camera, I don't know. It makes me look cute.
But didn't I make hot chocolate a long time ago? My throat feels soothed.
Oh, that's good. I like the purple there.
I'm just gonna lay in bed after this.
Okay. Mackenzie's been sick. She's had cough and sore throat, and now Mark feels that way.
And a fever.
Yeah, you had the fever for a day. We don't normally get sick in our house, do we?
No, and
Very rarely.
when we do, it's usually terrible. We're all of us at once.
No, I can't remember the last time that's ever happened. I don't get sick, knock on wood. I don't get sick hardly ever, but you guys, even growing up, very rarely ever got sick. Can't even...
And if I did, it was usually really bad, like a throwing up flu or something. Like I never
Yeah.
saw a little cold.
But as far as like strep throat or ear infections, you guys never...
Really? I thought I got strep throat like once every year, like in
No.
middle school.
Not when you were little. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.